Here's some freelance writer sites that you can look at, and if you find any of them interesting, maybe it will be worth a shot. You can use this website. It's a free grammar checker where you paste your almost completed article draft into their text box and it should point out ways to fix the grammar nerd stuff lol. Here is the domain description. A powerful, free English grammar checker. www.scribens.com corrects over 250 types of common grammar and spelling mistakes, including verbs, nouns, pronouns, prepositions, homonyms, punctuation, typography, and more. Online corrections are included with explanations in order to help the user progress his or her English writing skills. Try our sample. Then there's the world's best marketed or most famous grammar checker on the internet called www.grammarly.com. This one is software that points out limited writing errors like spelling, punctuation, detects the tone of your writing piece, and counts how many words you type per week, along with accuracy and productivity compared to everyone else. But that is just the free version. They do have a paid version, though it is pretty expensive. These are the features below, and it may be worth paying for in the future. Everything in free: spelling, grammar, and punctuation, vocabulary enhancements. Find vibrant words to enliven your message. Clarity and conciseness. Avoid confusing sentence structure. Plagiarism. Detect plagiarism in your text. Inappropriate tone. Adjust the tone of your writing. https://wp.profitpathway.com/wp-admin/post.php?post equals 1680 and action equals edit #www.scripted.com. This content website is similar to TextBroker, but the pay is drastically higher than many others on this list. Depending on the client and article, writers can make anywhere from $24.50 United States cents to $60 USD for roughly 600 words. The catch, however, is that you must apply to many different sections or categories before being able to claim any given title. Wish to write a computing article, for example? You must first apply by submitting a sample related to such topic. Get paid automatically 15 days after your job is accepted. Qualify for partial payment on any rejected job. Set your own prices and earn a higher rate on job requests and when you propose jobs. Minimum pricing on each job ensures all writers earn a fair wage. Post samples of your work in your scripted profile. Build out your profile and get customers to come to you. Control your workload and set your own hours. Take a vacation whenever you want. Propose jobs directly to customers. Build relationships with customers through in-app messaging. New projects are available every day. Propose jobs to a wide variety of project topics. Though THERES is a one-time application fee of $19 USD or approximately $26 CAD. You're one application away from earning money as a scripted writer. At Scripted, we strive to build a marketplace of the highest quality writers and the highest quality clients. Charging an application fee helps us defray the cost of reviewing writer applications in a timely manner. We pay our testing partner and our employees to evaluate each and every test, and we cannot offer refunds at this time. Please note that an active LinkedIn account and one published writing sample is required for this application, and your LinkedIn account will be verified via message after your application is received. www.londonbrokers.net. This site pays per article and is usually around 87 cents per 100 words every week through PayPal every Friday. www.vocal media. This one pays per 1,000 reads and you can collect donations on a one-time basis from new fans. Vocal Plus. The Vocal Plus subscription costs about $13.50 CAD per month. Earnings per 1,000 reads $3.80. Vocal Regular $6. Vocal Plus platform processing fee on tips 7%. Vocal Regular 2.9%. Vocal Plus minimum withdrawal balance $35. Vocal Regular $20. Vocal Plus access to weekly challenges equals Vocal Plus free limited edition t-shirt equals Vocal Plus. https://www.zeres.com/writers. They are not currently looking for new writers, but they have an email and name submission for any openings. https://www.publishox.com/ This website is a cryptocurrency-based startup company that aims to improve upon a huge article submission site called www.medium.com. They readers that have enjoyed your writing give tips in one of the biggest cryptocurrencies in the world called Ethereum. www.steemit.com. This website pays users by having a cryptocurrency network tipping system similar to www.publishox.com, but it will often pay more per article because of the larger audience. www.writeraccess.com. This site is similar to TextBroker but really lacks a lot of assignments, unfortunately. On the bright side, articles are almost on par with the likes of Demand Media Studios, so you could potentially make a living writing as long as you grab titles while they're available. Payment goes out via PayPal. www.medium.com. This is the website I mentioned above that was reverse engineered by www.publishox.com. I had problems with this site because they make it very hard to get the required taxation forms to be eligible for payments. Based in the US they require a W-9 tax form, and while that's okay enough, what is hard to get is the ITIN, Individual Tax Identification Form, from the IRS. https://thecontentauthority.com/ There is this site that I heard pays writers for good articles. www.listler.com. This very website provides over 10,000 remote writing gigs, as well as editing jobs from home. These come from reputable websites and magazines seeking talented contributors. Many of them pay over $500 per submission. Click here to view all remote writing gigs. You can also register with us to gain additional benefits. This includes the ability to claim some paid assignments throughout the month. https://www.n-.com/. n-.co is one of the highest paying writing websites at this time. They have a small pool of writing assignments and also let you pitch content to high profile brands. This generally means more money for freelance writers, as you're not dealing with mum and pop blogs that are barely just starting. https://www.boostcontent.com/. Boost Content is another good alternative to write articles and buying content as a client. They are active in over 20 different languages, so if you are not a native English speaker, this may be something for you. Payment is also a bit higher than other sites like TextBroker. Now if you're a lazy person who doesn't mind using people to do most of the work for you, stay tuned for these next tricky tactics to work less and get paid more. Even though I haven't done this, I have had someone tell me these tricks, so I decided to share them. Sometimes different strategies have some useful tips that can be used for your own benefit. Rather than linking to every website, I am posting a comprehensive and updated new list. I've added new markets I learned of in the past 6 months and removed sites that have categories of posts that are below $50. That's our minimum. Majority pay $100 plus, so we good on that. In some cases, these sites keep it on the QT exactly what they pay. I am including markets where freelance writers in my network report they pay more than $50 in order to bring you the widest variety of paying markets possible. I also removed sites that are not currently accepting pitches, which knocked a good portion of the writing-focused sites off. Sites where you only have a shot at earning $50 writing on spec or based on traffic or ad clicks are not included. This is a list of markets offering guaranteed pay only. The list runs the gamut of topics, from parenting and knitting to business and writing, so there should be something here for everyone. This actually doesn't matter because you're not gonna be writing anything but for your knowledge. Now before we move forward, let me first show you the list. So here's the list: business, career, and finance 1. B. Michelle Pippin pays $50 to $150 for business-related articles. 2. Back to College pays $55 plus for articles that address the needs of adults going back to school. Note, this site is no longer functioning. 3. Brazen, formerly Brazen Careerist, will pay if you pre-arrange it with their editor. They're looking for posts about higher ed administration, marketing, networking, and recruiting and HR. 4. CEO Hangout will pay $50 if you pre-arrange it with the editor, send a pitch and negotiate payment before writing the article. They run posts about the CEO lifestyle, success stories, interviews, and other reported features of interest to business leaders. 5. Daily Worth pays $150 for articles about women and money. They list a black hole editorial at email address, but I recently tweeted them about how to submit a pitch, and they suggested hitting up the managing editor, KOA Beck. 6. Doctor of Credit pays $50 for personal finance articles that focus specifically on credit. 7. E-commerce Insiders pays $60 to $150 for articles about online retailing. 8. Freelance Mum pays $75 to $100 for posts about running a business as a busy parent. 9. FreshBooks, yup, that same invoicing site Carol recommends, pays $200 a post and up. Be prepared to negotiate to get a better rate. 10. Acorns has a new online pub called Grow Magazine that pays $50 plus for finance writing geared toward millennials. They don't have guidelines posted, but they told me to submit to grow@acorns.com with the word story in your subject line. I don't normally recommend those generic emails, but because the pub is still new, it might not be a huge black hole yet. 11. Income Diary pays $50 to $200 for articles about making money online, including SEO, affiliate sales, and traffic generation. 12. Marassi pays $200 for 1,000 to 2,000 word posts on marketing, business productivity, and growth topics. 13. Modern Farmer reportedly pays around $150 for articles. 14. Penny Hoarder shares money-saving ideas. You'll need to negotiate pay with the editors during the pitching process and be willing to forego a link back to your site. 15. Priceonomics pays $1,000 for 2,000-word articles on data and economics. The catch? Articles must be submitted on spec. They occasionally post requests for articles on specific topics, which might get you closer to that big paycheck. Note, this pub's writers' guidelines now say they pay $50 per article. Be prepared to verify, negotiate payment. 16. RankPay pays $100 for articles about SEO, content marketing, and social media. Note, this pub's writers' guidelines now say they pay $50 per article. Be prepared to verify, negotiate payment. 17. The Work Online blog pays $50 per post. Essays 18. Aish accepts first-person accounts on the positive influence of Orthodox Jewish beliefs on everyday life, and they pay $200 on publication. Know the forum Life to succeed here, and email ebraverman@aish.edu. 19. Cosmopolitan.com pays $100 for essays about college. They're also using this essay submission as a way to find writers for assignments. 20. Dame reportedly pays $200 for essays. They do accept reported features and other article types, and pay rates may vary for those. 21. Essig magazine offers $100 for essays about a personal experience. 22. The establishment pays $125 and up for reported stories and essays. 23. Eureka Street is an Australian site that pays $200 for analysis or commentary on politics, religion, popular culture, or current events in Australia and the world. They also pay $50 for poetry, which seems to be a rarity these days. 24. Guideposts pays $250 for Christian faith-based essays. 25. Lighthouse pays $100 for uplifting essays by blind or visually impaired writers. 26. Narratively pays $100 plus for essays on specific topics. Check their guidelines for a list of current needs. 27. The New York Times Modern Love column reportedly pays as much as $300 for essays on any topic that could be classified as modern love. 28. Skirt pays $200 for essays about women's issues. 29. The Toast pays for essays. Negotiate your rate as part of the pitching process. Note, The Toast is closed on July 1, 2017 and is no longer accepting submissions. 30. Vox First Person reportedly pays in the $400 range for personal essays of about 1,500 words. Pitch first person at vox.com. 31. XO Jane pays $50 for essays about crazy things that happen to you, beauty or fashion trends you've tried, and other women-focused topics. Family and Parenting 32. Babbel pays $100 to $150 for posts on parenting, entertainment, pregnancy, beauty, style, food, and travel. 33. Just Parents is a UK-based site that focuses on pregnancy and parenting. They pay $60 per post. 34. Parent.co posts non-snarky articles about parenting and family issues. Pay starts at $50.35. Scary Mommy pays $100 for original parenting posts. Note, no longer pays for submissions. 36. Stork Guide focuses on pregnancy and parenting of newborns and toddlers. They pay $50 plus per post. 37. Well Family, the New York Times parenting blog, pays $100. Pitch the editor. Health. 38. The Anxiety Foundation pays $50 for mental health articles. 39. The Atlantic's online health section reportedly pays $200. 40. Psych Central covers mental health. They don't list a pay rate on their site, and they didn't respond to my query about pay, but a reader on last year's list reported they are a paying market. Update 12/2016. The website says they don't pay, but exceptions are made if you discuss payment before submitting. Lifestyle and General Interest 41. BBC Britain doesn't publish their pay rate, but I've seen reports of $350 to $1,000 for various BBC sites. Pitch stories with a British slant for an international audience. Download their guidelines as a Word document. 42. Bitch Magazine's website pays for pop culture features. Pay is variable, so negotiate to get your desired rate. 43. Book Browse pays for book reviews. Writers accepted into their stable of reviewers will earn $50 for a 600-word review. 44. BuzzFeed pays for commentary and reported articles. They don't divulge their pay rates, but I've seen reports of $200 for a relatively easy commentary. Note, BuzzFeed is no longer accepting submissions. 45. The Daily Beast reportedly pays $250 and up. Their submission guidelines have a black hole editorial at email address, so you'll want to do a little digging to find the right person to pitch. 46. Gawker Media reportedly pays $250 for reported features and essays on its family of sites, which includes Deadspin, Jezebel, and more. They prefer to see fully written stories up to 1,200 words. Note, Gawker shut down in August 2016. 47. Get Abstract reportedly pays $300 for longer 2,000 to 4,000 word book summaries. 48. Gothamist pays $50 to $150 for reported pieces about New York. 49. HowlRound pays $50 for blog posts about the theatre, management and marketing, play production and writing, and so on. Note, this market asked to be removed because they were receiving pitches that were not well targeted. 50. The International Wine Accessories blog pays $50 and up for articles. 51. Pay at the Daily Dots online magazine. The kernel varies, so be prepared to negotiate. I saw a report of $350 for a 1,000 to 2,000 word option piece. Note, the kernel paused weekly publication as of July 2016. 52. Knitty raised their rates to $120 to $200 for articles about knitting and knitting patterns. They also have a sister site, Knittyspin, for knitters who like to use hand-spun yarn. 53. LifeZet pays $100 to $200 for articles on parenting, politics, faith, health, and pop culture. Contact the appropriate editor with your idea. 54. Listverse pays $100 for long, 1,500-word lists on various topics. 55. The Mixer network of contributors to Hearst online publications, including Country Living, Bazaar, Esquire, Popular Mechanics, and more, pays $50 to $100 for articles. Note, the Mix is no longer accepting submissions. 56. New York Observer pays $100 on posts about politics and culture for sophisticated readership of metropolitan professionals. 57. OZY does pay freelancers, but rates vary. 58. Haste pays $50 plus for submissions in many different areas. 59. Playboy.com pays up to $350, depending on the topic. 60. Pretty Designs covers fashion and beauty. You'll need to negotiate per post pay. 61. Refinery 29 reportedly pays $75 and up for slideshows, articles, and essays on various topics. They also post their needs for specific columns on their guidelines page. 62. Salon pays $100 to $200 for essays and reported features, even very long ones. 63. Smithsonian Magazine Online reportedly pays established freelancers up to $600 for reported articles. 64. The Tablet pays for articles on Jewish news, ideas, and culture. Pay varies, so be prepared to negotiate. I saw a report of $1,000 for a heavily reported 2,000-plus word feature. 65. 2+2 magazine pays $200 for original posts about poker. They post articles for 6 months, after which time the rights revert to the writer, so you can sell reprint rights or post it on your own blog. 66. Upworthy pays $150 to $200 for 500-word posts. 67. Vice's pay rate varies, so you will need to negotiate if you'd like to write about food, technology, music, fashion, and other lifestyle topics. 68. Your Tango pays $50 for posts on love, sex, travel, mental health, and just about anything else that affects your relationships. Tech 69. A List Apart covers web design. They pay $200 per article. 70. Compose pays $200 and $200 in Compose database credits for articles about databases. 71. The Graphic Design School blog pays $100 to $200 for articles and tutorials about Photoshop, Illustrator, InDesign, and open source design tools. 72. Indeni pays $50 to $200 for posts that cover Checkpoint firewalls, F5 load balancers, or Palo Alto Networks firewalls. 73. Linode pays $250 for articles about Linux, Socket.io, NoSQL databases, game servers, OpenChange, and WebRTC. 74. Devilish about web development? SciPoint pays $100 to $150 for articles on HTML, CSS, Ruby, PHP, and more. 75. SlickWP pays $100 for posts about WordPress and the Genesis theme framework. 76. Tuts Plus pays $100 and up for tutorials on various technologies, including web design and Flash. Tuts once ran a network of 16 different blogs, including Freelance Switch, but it's all together on a single site now that encompasses design, gaming, photography, writing, and more. 77. Word Candy pays 6 to 10 cents a word for ghostwritten pieces about WordPress. These will appear on some of the larger WordPress blogs, such as WPMUDEV. 78. WP Hub pays $100 to $200 for posts on web design trends, coding best practices, and other WordPress-related topics. Travel and food. 79. Big Grey Horse page $125 to $200 for posts about Texas. Photos must be included. Texas-based writers are preferred because the site requires in-person visits. 80. Cultures and Cuisines pays $200 per article. 81. Desert Times pays $50 to $100 for stories about the deserts of North America and the culture and lifestyle of the people who live there. They prefer writers to also submit photos. 82. Expatix serves US expatriates. This is another site where you'll need to negotiate pay before you write your article. 83. Fund Your Life Overseas pays $75 for articles about business ideas that provide enough income for US expats. 84. The International Wine Accessories blog pays $50 and up for articles. 85. Saveur starts at $150 for amazing stories about food and travel. 86. The Salt NPR's food blog reportedly pays $200 plus. Writing. 87. Clear Voice essay platform to connect bloggers with brands in various niches, as well as commissioning posts for its own blog. Pay is variable but ranges as high as $250 to $400 from what we've seen so far. When you apply, you set the rates you're willing to accept, then the platform emails you when appropriate opportunities arise. It's not a bid site, fees are preset. But gigs are presented to multiple writers, and then the client chooses who they'll work with. Luckily, there's no elaborate application process. Once your profile is set, you simply reply that you're interested, and they let you know if you win the gig. 88. Contently pays about 35 cents a word for their freelancer-focused online magazine. Download their pitching guidelines here. 89. Freedom with Writing pays $50 plus for lists of paying publishers. They also pay for short ebooks, so there is an option for longer form content too. Now this is all the list you can work with for now. At the end I'll give you some more websites so you can increase your chances. In order to get the job accepted, you need to pitch the website I provided you with. Let me give some tips to 100% get you through each website. Tips for successful pitching. Before you pitch any of these sites, read the guidelines carefully and study the posts they've already run. Make sure you either have a fresh topic or a new way of exploring an issue they've covered before. Paying markets are more competitive than posting on free sites. And the more bad pitches a site receives, the likelier they will reconsider whether they even accept guest posts, let alone pay for them. Believe me, this happens, and it is the reason some sites we've listed before are no longer accepting pitches. This is the only hard job you will do in this guide is the pitching, but it's very simple and not complicated. For example, Saveur starts at $150 for amazing stories about food and travel. So you would email them something like, their email address subtitle, Amazing Stories about Food and Travel article. Hi, my name is Josh Smith. I have come across this website through other blogs. Since I do a lot of traveling and have almost traveled and experienced everything from 56 different countries, I would like to share my most exciting experience from the time I was in Egypt. We truly had the experience of a lifetime. I own a travel blog. You don't have to own one. You can bullshit about this. If they ask, send them a random travel blog they won't verify, or you can say, I am an international relation major student. I get to travel and explore the most wonderful cultures of the other countries, etc. I would like to write an article about my time and experience from Egypt. Please allow me this opportunity to publicly publish my story on your website. It's fun, exciting, professional, and inspirational. Reading my story will be on your list of favorites. Looking forward to hearing from you. Sincerely, Josh Smith. Now keep in mind these guys need writers and they are willing to pay, so they will respond to you. Everything is a negotiation. Once they respond to you, this means that you got their attention, so keep your email professional. Once they agree to you to submit an article, you head over to Fiverr and submit an order. Make sure to detail everything to the freelancer and make sure to state them that this article needs to be original and not copied from other websites. After she completes the article, send it right over to the website team and you will get paid easy $150 right there. Your investment was only $5. I mentioned getting a blog website. It's good to have because when you're writing these emails to people, you tell them you own a blog and you love doing research and writing all that jazz. Having your own website makes you look professional and they are most likely to do business with you. Once they do business with you once, they will do business with you again. Learn from my experience, guys. Now let's say you are lazy and decided not to create a portfolio website and fill it up with written content, then pay a person for a website on a site like Flipper.com. There are other sites like Flipper to buy websites, so keep searching to find the right fit for yourself or your budget. You can also use SEOclerx to hire a freelancer, but the guys on there are a little bit too much of black hat, I suggest you stick with Fiverr. Daily you can earn good money with this. At the end of the month you should be able to pull through couple thousand. But stick with your agenda. I always tell my customers in order to succeed there are 3 key points to every business. Decide, commit, succeed, that's all you need. I am gonna include 5 more magazine websites that pay per articles. 1. Tai Chi Magazine. Tai Chi Magazine focuses on the internal Chinese martial art of Tai Chi and seeks articles about self-defense, health, meditation, fitness, self-improvement, traditional Chinese medicine and spiritual growth. Articles range from 500 to 3,500 words. Tai Chi Magazine pays $75 to $500 per article depending on the length and quality of the article. It usually pays within 90 days of publication. 2. Catholic Digest Lifestyle Magazine. Catholic Digest wants writers with a positive and encouraging voice who write from experience. Their features are approximately 1,500 words and cover marriage, parenting, spirituality, and relationships, along with parish and work life. The magazine pays $500 for features upon publication. 3. Earth Island Journal. Earth Island Journal wants compelling and distinctive stories that anticipate environmental concerns before they become pressing problems. It covers a wide variety of environmental issues including wildlife and land conservation, environmental public policy, climate and energy, animal rights, and environmental justice. The magazine pays 25 cents per word for short dispatches, which usually run 1,200 to 1,500 words, and investigative features of 2,500 to 3,000 words. A 2,000-word story would net you $500. If you're new to the magazine, Earth Island Journal recommends pitching online reports, which pay $50 to $100 each. 4. VQR. VQR is a journal of literature and discussion with a focus on publishing the best writing they can find. For poetry, it pays $200 per poem up to 4. If they accept a group of 5 or more poems, it pays $1,000. Prose pays around 25 cents per word. Book reviews earn $500 for 2,000 to 2,400 words. VQR has limited reading periods, so check the schedule online before you submit. 5. AMC Outdoors Magazine. AMC Outdoors Magazine covers outdoor recreation, education, and conservation topics throughout the Northern Appalachian region, which includes states from Maine to Virginia. It pays $500 to $700 for features, which usually range from 2,000 to 2,500 words. We are always on the lookout for stories that have a unique hook, showcase an outdoor sport in a new and exciting way, offer a tangible sense of place and meaning, or profile individuals with unique approaches to conservation in the Northeast. Senior Editor Mark Chalufor notes on AMC Outdoors submissions page. Thanks for checking out my video. Now if you would like to check my other videos out, go ahead. They may help boost your self-motivation and mental toughness needed to achieve goals.